Mike Olivella. I'm a professional sports photographer in Tallahassee, Florida, and today I'm shooting the Pro-Am event at the USTA Challenger tennis tournament here in Tallahassee. The Challenger is a professional tennis tournament. It features players ranked from 50 in the world on up. It's not a major tournament by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a professional tournament and there are a lot of good players that will be playing in it. I'm the tournament photographer this year. I've been the tournament photographer at this event for the last 4 or 5 years. It's a job I enjoy, and today, like I said, is Pro-Am Day. So there will be amateur players playing along with the professionals in about an hour-long event. So let's go on inside and let's get our gear packed up. We'll head over to Forest Meadows Racket Club and we'll shoot the Pro-Am. This is the equipment that I've chosen to take with me today to the Pro-Am in terms of shooting it. Start off with my case. I've decided to load my stuff into my Think Tank Airport Antidote backpack. Normally these things go for well over 300 bucks, but I picked this up at KEH.com used. I buy most of my gear used. It was like brand new condition. All the dividers were provided, and I bought this for I think $150. You can usually pick up stuff there for half of what it would normally cost you brand new. Anyway, this thing holds an amazing amount of stuff. It's a great case. It has handle so you can carry it this way, it has handle so you can carry it this way, it has a pouch, it comes with a laptop case so you can keep your laptop here or at least transport it in here. I'm not going to be using my laptop today, so I'm not going to have that in there. Straps to carry monopods, just a very versatile bag that holds a lot of stuff, and the best part about it is it will fit in the overhead compartment of even a regional jet. So if I'm traveling and I need to take stuff, I know I'm going to be flying on a regional jet, this is a bag that I will definitely consider taking with me. In terms of the actual equipment that I'm going to be using today, I've settled on the following. I've got an Nikon D300 camera body. I've already turned it on, make sure that the battery is good. I've already checked to make sure that I've got my card in there, and this guy will go right here. I'll take a second camera body, my Nikon D3. I've turned it on, make sure that the battery's good, make sure that there's a card in there, and it will go right here. Both of my camera bodies have these low pro card holders, and that way I've got cards on both of my camera bodies on the straps in case I need an extra card, so I don't have to go run to my case or fiddle around in my bag. It's all right there around my neck or where I can get to it very easily. Taking my 80-200 f2.8 lens, that goes right here. Taking a 17-35 f2.8 wide-angle lens, right there. 15mm fisheye, and my 2x teleconverter, just in case I need to get a little more reach out of my 80-200. And the way I set it up in here is I've got this little divider. I will put the 2x teleconverter down at the bottom. I will put this guy over the top of it, and then I will take the 15mm fisheye and I will pop it in right there. Got a 35-70 f2.8 wide-angle lens. You never know when you might need that, so I always try to carry it with me. I've got my Hoodman lens hood loop, which I put over the back of the camera body when I want to see in the daylight if I've gotten a good shot, if it's in focus. This is very helpful in terms of letting you magnify the shot, the image on the back of your camera so that you can determine whether it's in focus or not or whether you need to reshoot it. I will carry that with me. I always keep this lens cleaning pouch, lens cleaner right there. That goes right in here. I always take a strobe with me. You never know when you'll need it, even though I'll be shooting today in the daylight. So it's always worthwhile to have, and some extra batteries for the strobe. Last but not least, one spare battery. That goes right there. In addition to the Think Tank Airport Antidote, I'm taking my belt, my Think Tank belt with the Think Tank lens pouches. This lens pouch is made for an 80-200mm lens, and zipped up the way it is, it will hold an 80-200 f2.8 lens with the lens hood reversed. Once I get out there, I will unzip the bottom of the pouch, which will then cause it to extend down. In this position, this pouch, or this lens pouch, will hold an 80-200 with the lens hood already attached, ready to go. So I can stick my 80-200 upside down with the rear lens cap sticking up here, and the entire lens will fit inside this pouch with the lens cap barely showing, and it can be cinched up. That way if I need it, I can just open this up and grab my 80 to 200 no problem. I've got this small bag which holds a variety of different miscellaneous things, Sharpies, pencil. In this pouch here I keep headache stuff and whatever I might need, sunscreen, lotion, things along those lines, personal items mostly. This is a lens pouch in which I can hold either the 3570 or the 1735 or even the 15 fisheye, and this one is for my strobe. My strobe will literally fit in here. This is the tournament desk, command central so to speak, here at the tournament. This is where I come to get my credentials, and I've already received my packet. Got my credentials, and now I'm ready to go outside and shoot. Some of the pros are warming up before the Pro-Am. That's Taylor Dent over there in the orange. Taylor was once ranked in the top, I would say top 10 in the world, and he's working his way back after injury. It's the facility here at Forest Meadows. Stadium court is over there where that green sign is. That's where the Pro-Am will start. Some of the folks gathering here for the Pro-Am.
We're going to, as soon as we're done.
The stadium court. I'm home now from the event. I've already taken the cards out of my two camera bodies and put them into my desktop computer so I could download the cards. As you can see, I've got a bunch of raw images. I shoot in RAW, and then what I do is I use a program called Instant JPEG from RAW, which converts the raw images to JPEGs, opens up a separate folder and puts all of the JPEG images into here. These are the ones that I'll be working from, and as you can see, I've got some shots of the amateurs who are playing, and I'll be cleaning some of these up so that I can make prints. And then those prints will be given to the amateurs as a gift. Also got what I call the prom photos, or the photos of the players with their professionals. And the tournament director will have copies made, prints made of these images after I clean them up, and an image will be provided to each of the players as a memento for playing in the Pro. An interesting thing happened while I was out shooting. The writer for the local newspaper is doing a story on Rajiv Ram, who is one of the players that's playing in the tournament. He's top 100 in the world in singles, and I believe he's ranked 38th in doubles. He's made the quarterfinals at Wimbledon, US Open, maybe even the Australian Open, I'm not quite sure, but those are majors, and he's made the quarters, so he's a good player. Anyway, he's doing a story on Rajiv, and their photographer apparently didn't show up, so he asked me if I would please take a few photos of Rajiv in action and email them to the paper so that they can be published tomorrow. So it gives me a chance to make a few extra bucks that I wasn't counting on. These are the photos that I emailed to the dev. Well, that's it for part one of this video. In part two, I'll be photographing the action all this week out at Forest Meadows, and I'll be taking different equipment. So I'll walk you through how to actually photograph live pro tennis action during the rest of the week, and I'll put all of that into the second video. So check back, make sure you watch part two, and if you want to take a look at some of the photos that I've taken today and see how they look all cleaned up, please make sure to visit my website, www.baselineshots.com, BASELINESHOTS.com. There's a blog on my website, and that's where I'll be posting some of these photos. So check the blog, and you'll be able to see the photos that I cleaned up today. Bye.